So, what are powers and square roots? So, let's start with powers. Oh, and by the way, we also call powers exponents. So, say for instance, we let x equals 3. And I would like to multiply a whole bunch of 3's together. Let me write it like this: 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay? So, in this situation, let's give 3 a name. Let's say that 3, we'll call it the base. 3 equals the base. And how many 3's do we have here? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So with that 5, let's say n represents the 5 that we just counted. Okay. Now look at that. We don't want to write all of those 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. We don't want to do that, right? Well, guess what? We don't have to. Well, since we are multiplying 3 5 times, we can write it like this. In math, we say that the base, which is the 3, can be raised to the power of 5, to which is the amount of 3's that we counted. We have this written, so basically we have this written in exponential notation. Let me show you the formula for it. If x is a real number and n is a positive integer, then this formula is true. So remember when we said that x equals the 3, and then we said that n equals the 5 on the last slide. So we could have also wrote it like this: x to the nth power, right? And what was that x? 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. I'll tell you what, how about we do a few more examples? So the first example, we have negative 5 times a negative 5 times a negative 5 times a negative 5. So can't we say that negative 5 is the base? And how many negative 5 do we see there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 5 has been raised to the fourth power. Okay? Let's go down here to the next one. 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 is the base. And times, how many 3's do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 is being raised to the fifth power. Same here. 2 is the base. How many twos we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 is being raised to the 7th power. 6 is the base. 6 is being raised to the 3rd power. Let's go back and do the multiplication. That's all it is just multiplication. So remember back in the last video, we talked about negatives and positives. So when we're multiplying, let's start with these two right here. When we're multiplying two negatives next to each other, we get a positive. So -5 times a -5 give you 25, right? Okay. Times, let's do the next two. -5 times a -5 will give us another 25, another positive 25. So what will be our answer? 625. So that's what this here means. -5 to the 4th power equals 625. Same here on the next line. 3 times 3, we get 9. Well, you already know that that's positive. And another 3 times 3, that's 9. Okay. And then we can just bring down that 3 right here. So we know 9 times 9 is 81, right? 81 times 3. And what did that give us? 81 times 3 give us 243. So 3 to the 5th power is 243. Same here. Positive 2 times positive 2 will give us 4. Positive Positive 2 times positive 2 will give us another 4. Positive 2 times positive 2 gives us another 4. Times this 2 right here. And what does this equal? That equals 128. So 2 to the 7th power gives you 128. Same here on the bottom. 6 times 6 is 36. Times 6 equals 216. So 6 to the 3rd power give us 216. So let's end this lesson right here, and we'll get into square roots in the next video. Thank you.